just because like I feel like their range as well as like the amount of distance I don't need to like run to because there's people there, like makes it much easier to kind of play slower characters. That's just me, a personal thing with me. But I know Pac-Man also is very good in doubles, especially double Pac-Man, which it can get chaotic. All the items. So it'll be interesting. I'm very curious. I also wonder about stages.
Yeah, and it I just went ahead and threw a nice piece of encouragement in there. I knew that one of the things that was definitely coming was that everybody would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm okay with any stage," and it's like, "All right, then just pick one, just pick any one and let's go."
Yeah, they like take your advice too literally and pick like Great Cave. Wait a minute, no. That's not how you're supposed to play IDM.
All right, let's hop into the full game.
All right, so obviously I'm wrong.
Yep, stuck with the Banjo-Kazooie.
We do see the Ike, and we do see, not mentioned, but the Byleth that I was kind of talking about. And I know Dinkling did play Byleth, besides the Link, previously in 1v1, so it's not like an out-of-pocket pick in a sense. And I think it works for the same reasons I mentioned prior. Byleth, despite being slow, has such like crazy range, like with that side B that just also got buffed. It's not much faster, but we're seeing some toxic stuff come from Jay Toxic. That was a nice trade for him, as we see Dank like taking a second being like, come on, man. As Jay using that up B to pretty much like carry the opponent off stage, which is such a great use of it, especially in doubles. Like, if you're comfortable with doing that, man, it's really not a bad thing to trade like that, because it doesn't hurt or help your team. It just kind of happens and makes the game go a bit quicker. Now, I think Jest earlier had the great idea of using Squirtle against Ike to use the water to kind of push Jay away from stage, or Jay rather. And we've been seeing Jay kind of adapt to that by using his side B higher up than normal, like at ledge level instead, which I think has been a very smart choice. But I'm curious, nice for J2. He even makes it back. Really good improvement for him there. That was a great edge guard attempt, and he did get it. But we're seeing Dank go for the
Link
spike. Nice. Although, you have to keep in mind, Dank is already on his last stock. However, Jest's stock tanking is really well, and same thing's going for Phil. As Phil and Jest are the stock tanks for this time around, but we're going to see Phil be the true champion when it comes to stock tanking here, as he did have the lives the longest, but Jest switching to Charizard, getting that grab confirmed on top platform of Small Battlefield. And I think that's a great idea. Jest Charizard in this game mode, it's very unpredictable, and even in 1v1, it's still like fairly unpredictable. So like, I think that being able to throw out those large hitboxes and kind of intimidate your opponents in that sense, it's a great option. But Phil, unfortunately, losing his stock super early there, that's not what you want to see when you were trying to be that like anchor in that stock tank. But we're gonna be seeing some uses of the pellet at ledge.
Jay2 Toxic able to kind of stick around.
Yeah, that was very scary, but nice use of that Wonder Wing. Phil trying to cover his options, rolls backwards, doesn't get the F smash he was thinking he would get. And J2 Toxic is out of it, and unfortunately for Phil, he does not have that extra stock to compensate. However, using these Wonder Wings, he's only got one left, so he's got to use it sparingly. I think that he should definitely save this for a bit longer. We see Danklink not yet at kill percent. Nice up smash there from Phil. But he's getting a nice team combo coming out from these two. Used his Wonder Wing a bit early. He has none left now. So now he does not have like an easy kill confirm, and he is at 90%. And Byleth is a character that all of her moves pretty much will kill. And we see nice team combos. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those nice grab into release up throws from Jest are making it very easy for Dankling to get some sort of conversion. Keep in mind also, when Jest is pummeling like this, he is wanting, when you grab somebody, when you're in a situation like this where it's 2v1, you want your partner to F smash you. You like literally want to
get
like,
the forward smash, yeah.
You just want to take it out, because he's not going to mash out at this percent early. Goes for down air, does not get it, and they both just rush in. Like he's stuck at ledge. One thing in this situation is like you definitely have to mix up your timings if you're Phil. And that time he kind of got intimidated as soon as he did regular get up and then shielded here. We'll see in about a second. Goes for F smash, gets down thrown, somehow gets out of the up B there. And then right here, he regular gets up, rolls backwards. He has no space. And then again, regular gets up right there. And then shield and back rolls and kind of corners himself there. And I think that in that situation, you either just got to run off stage or jump and up B and out of there. And it's one of those just rough situations. And especially since, like, as like an option, shielding at ledge is just super dangerous in general. It's just not a habit you should, it's a habit you should try to break. But I think that so far, it was, like, pretty even. Like, at least, like, midway through the game, we saw both players had a very solid anchor with Phil and I believe Jess. And I think Phil there, the only mistake he made was losing that stock around 20, that second stock. And if he hadn't done that, it would have been much closer. So I think that they just need to keep doing what they're doing, maybe go for a stage counter pick, something a bit wider, which may be the option that they're going for now. We're seeing a switch, both going Byleth. Very interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of crazy. All right, team Jestdoki up 1-0. Jestdoki up 1-0 going into game number 2. So maybe not. maybe they're reorganizing so team members are next to each other. I don't know.
Yeah. Keep in mind that these like when you are trying to switch to team color, I think they're trying to switch the team color. For some reason, I think they want like blue people to be on blue or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, neither am I.
You can, you can click X to switch your team, like color, I guess, while you're in the loading screen. So I think that's what they're doing here. They're trying to do blue and yellow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So Phil is Byleth. I was like thinking that it was a double Byleth team, but I think that what what Phil is thinking rather is he wants a character with like some bit more disjointed range, and I think that like when you're playing against the likes of Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirtle, who can just combo the heck out of Banjo and not worry about it, you want some more range on your special attacks, and you don't want to have to worry about resource management as much. Because with Banjo, we saw him get cornered because he did not have access to that Wonder Wing tool once he ran out of it on his last stock. And kind of in a different situation than Link wants it, because I think that for him, he just doesn't want to have to deal with Link's projectiles. Like, it's just, again, resource management. And it's one of those things when you do play like a zone archetype character or a like projectile or setup-based character, you're going to have to deal a bit more with that time management and resource management when you are in a doubles format, because it's twice the amount of people having your eyes on you. And there, Link getting the double edge guard against Phil and Jay2 Toxic, and Jay taking that stock finally against Link. But we're seeing Jest being a really solid stock tank this time around. Only a 63% on him.
Yep.
That's really solid, man. And we're seeing the FD version of Pokemon Stadium 2, and Jay not getting edge guard just yet, using that up B as a counter. Nice use there. Jay is getting some solid damage with this Ike.
And there goes Jess. We're tied up at 2-2 all around.
Yeah. Jay is a bit behind when it comes to percent, but one thing about Jay that we did see last game was the trading he was willing to do, where it just didn't matter. Wow, that DI did not make Jay lose that stock there. He DI'd inward on Charizard's up B, and that's just not the direction you want to be doing it, but did not kill him on the stage. FD is a bit larger vertically, but there, Link taking that stock from Jay, and here we now start seeing Jess go for these flare blitz, knowing that with Charizard it's going to be much harder to react when there's this many opponents on the field. And there goes, no, not yet, nice DI from Link. Oh, they're trying to do some team combos now, but Jay reversing it on them, and then nice from Jay getting around this Charizard that's been causing such a pain. Unable to get the kill though. Finally. Link now kind of turning this around for his team here. They finally gotten ahead, but right as I say that, Dank loses that stock to that JF smash, and I think here now we're going to be seeing a bunch of like interesting, very like kind of close range 1v1s in a sense. Dankling going for the spike there with the up B. Watch out, whoever gets caught.
Ooh, Jay holding it right.
Yeah, that's another thing is like just like letting it rip sometimes is so easy to like get the reads in this game mode because doubles like there's just it's so hard to like get out of the way because if somebody's just applying pressure by just standing somewhere and then that's where you would get to for safety, you can't roll there now because then you're putting yourself again into that rough situation. Jay at 144%, just barely living that with his side B, well timed to grab the ledge and get up and then dash attack just.
Oh, Jay2 Toxic tossing that out, but it doesn't stick.
Let's see what he got to do. Nice, another recovery here.
Oh no, he hit Phil!
He just took out his own teammate, but he's kind of taking out everybody right now. Jay kind of sabotaging his team in a sense. That's going to kill, I think, Squirtle back throw.
Oh no! That's
unfortunate. Very risky play there, going for the team kill just because he knew he'd be able to kind of take out one of the other two if he did do that, as we see here. Jay gets up here and goes for the dash check here. I think maybe a poor choice by Phil to pick a very similar like colored Byleth. Despite them being male and female, it still is like the same hairstyle and everything. And I think right at the end there, Jay just kind of in the moment missed it, and it was close. I think that was just unfortunate for them in that situation. I wonder if Phil will stay Byleth or switch off completely. I could see him just switching to a different color in general. There's so many of the Byleth skins that look extremely different. But he does switch to Samus. I think that's a fine decision.
And there it is. You called that one at the very beginning, so we're going to get Phil as Samus this time?
Yeah. I think that's a fine... Like I mentioned at the beginning of this match, I think it's a very fine character to pick in this. Like, Phil with Samus in the air, like you have your edge guards with Fair. If I can forward throw or something off, and then you'll also see that there's so much that you can do with... Ike, like what we've been seeing from Jay has been alright so far. It's just I think in that last match he kind of lost his character in the madness that is 2v2 doubles. And Jay kind of hanging out at the ledge, trying to get some trades possibly in stocks. Goes for the dash tech, hits it on Dankling. Dankling going for some craziness as well. Gets the down B charge. Phil trying to kind of make his set up shop rather by ledge, but unfortunately he keeps getting knocked side to side. Now using these dash attacks, trying to hit just the up B, unable to hit it though. There's that charge shot, missile.
Oh, sends
nice
just the other way.
Yeah.
And it looks like J2 Toxic tried to spot dodge that missile right there.
Yeah. That's another thing, like with projectile characters, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Is like you can kind of hit both players, but like yeah, like once you like this is the one thing about doubles that kind of is it shows like how challenging it can sometimes be to have like even I think both players are like they're trying like because they are like really still in this, you know, but it's like it's really interesting to like see like high level doubles play because you can get some really like flawless looking coordination, but like at the same time like we're seeing just some teams going at it and it's really fun to watch, man, because it's just like anything can happen. And we see Phil get shield broken by Dank Link, the intimidation from that shield breakdown B, and Phil kind of just holding shield thinking that he can maybe parry it or something crazy, and that's just not the plan. And then we see Jay, nice use of that up B, getting the kill. And there's Jest using all of those, Phil rather, using all these projectiles to get as much damage as possible. That was really good.
Ooh,
Nice from Jay.
Jay, too
Really
toxic.
getting
Yep.
the smash attacks, man. And this is one thing is like, you kind of think about it
Oh
in a
no, not
1v1
again.
situation, and yeah. It's so hard, man. Like, you lose your, like, there's a lot of players, you'll play double with, and like, there's always those situations where you might happen to just, oh my goodness, Phil, get out of there. No! That's so much damage. Pure chaos on the screen. Phil able to air dodge through, rolls through again. Nice, reads the get up. Doesn't read that though. Doesn't think he would go high. Keeps going for dash attacks. That's like the 4th one now by Phil.
Ooh, and knocks that one off to Jestdoki.
Yeah. So now all at final stocks. Jay is at a high percentage. He needs to take out Dank Link soon, I think, to kind of tie this up. And neither one, Phil nor Jest, can make a mistake. Phil or
Jay2 toxic.
Jay rather.
Yep.
Neither one can make a mistake right now. I think that this is just one of the situations where they can definitely win this, but they need to like kind of play a bit flawlessly. Be careful, you two. Jay's shield's low. Killing both. It's a 1v1 now. Jay, a very high percentage. What can Jay do here? Oh, it releases too early.
Wow. And something that could have went both ways on that. Jestdoki taking 3 out of 5 on that one. Let's check the instant replay.
Yeah, man, and this was, I think, just one of those kind of min-maxing things that you see. And Jess was just like, I'm at 63%, man. And Phil's like, there's no way Phil's getting out of this alive. And if that means taking my partner with him, then so be it, man. And he let it rip. Because when you see that Jay's at 180%, like, you just know as a player, you're just like, that's one hit as Charizard. And I'm going to live for a long time. And I think that's just one of those smart decisions that, while on the surface may look a bit chaotic, that's just something that he was thinking about. It's good to see Nudie back.
Yeah. And there we go. RP4 able to get in.